What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Swoop, TCG, and we're out here with that fire, that heat, that sauce once again, boys. Guess what? Now it's the Fiendsmith K9 combo guy. Guess what? Fiendsmith can come from your K9s. We can bridge it. K9 to Fiendsmith. So, guys, stay tuned for this. Stay tuned for this right here. We're going to go over how K9, a copy of a case for K9, can bridge you into Fiendsmith, and then I'll also show in a couple of different 1-card, 2-card combos as well, just so for the people that are new to the deck and probably new to Fiendsmith can also kind of gauge. Fiendsmith's very easy to learn. I already have a combo guide for Fiendsmith Primite out there. I never did a just Fiendsmith combo guide, so this will be also a mixture with K9 Fiendsmith, but I'll also throw in some lines with just Fiendsmith just for you guys, just so you guys can see some tech plays for this video. That being said, guys, before we get into this video, be honest with me right now. Did y'all go outside since that last video? Nah, you didn't. Don't even, don't cap, boys, don't cap. I know you didn't go outside yet. Go outside. Go outside. It is beautiful out there, guys. You want to make sure you're staying active because we're not just betting ourselves mentally, boys. We're betting ourselves physically. All right, so get out there, get active, stay active, boys. Touch grass today, all right? Touch grass. Walk outside your house, bend over, touch a blade of grass. That's it, that's your step for it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, go for a walk around your block, guys. Take this video with you. Take this video with you. And you know, once you finish this video, you're done with your walk. It's that easy. It's that easy. And you just did a 30-minute walk. You know, you probably got, you know, a few thousand steps in, guys. And that's right there, that alone could change your life. Could literally change your life. If you're not active and you just did that little bit right there, it could literally change your life because it's just gonna better your cardiovascular health, all right? It's gonna get your heart pumping, your blood pumping, and that's even better for your injuries too, because if you got injuries, the number one way to heal your injuries is getting circulation to those injured areas, all right? You wanna get that fresh blood in there to help heal you, okay? So make sure you guys are staying active, all right? It's great for that, and it's not just that, guys, it's flu season, all right? People are gonna say, I just had a cold, like not too long ago. That was, you know, literally like last week I had a cold. You know, I stay active, you know, so it's even worse if you're not active, because guess what, guys? When you're staying active, your metabolism goes up. When your metabolism goes up, your immune system goes up. You're like, what? How does metabolism and your immune system go? Guys, it's all part of the endocrine system, all right? It's literally science, all right? When one goes up, the other's gonna come up with it. These stay together, all right? It's the same concept as testosterone and estrogen, all right? So very same concept. When you're increasing one, the other one's going up with it, all right? So guys, make sure you understand this. Make sure you guys are staying active. And if you're my Swoolies, yo, once you crush that workout, boys, go hop on that treadmill, hop on that Stairmaster if you ain't a. But hey, listen, either or works. If you're a beginner, absolutely, just do the treadmill, man. Hop on the treadmill. You know, if you haven't been doing cardio after your workouts, hop on the treadmill, all right? Get those steps in, guys. Put this video on. Once you finish the video, you're done with your cardio. It's literally what I do at the gym all the time. That's how I stay up to date with the OCG, the TCG. I stay up to date with all the different archetypes is because I'm literally watching everybody's YouTube on every YouTube, on from no-name YouTubers to high-end YouTubers to I'm going outside the box. I'll even be researching videos that are not even on YouTube about it. Like, that's how I stay up to date. That's how I stay geared in. That's how I stay locked in all the time. So, you know, it's only gonna better you. You're gonna be bettering yourself and getting good at your hobby at the same time bettering your health completely. Like, it's a double win, guys. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, literally. So make sure you guys are staying active. Now, without further ado, let's get into this bridge, guys. This is crazy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into this. So I'm going to show you guys, first things first, we're going to go over the K9 bridging into Fiendsmith, guys. I cannot wait to show you this right here. This is all you need to get into Fiendsmith combo. So guys, pay attention. So first off, we're going to start off by activating a copy of Case for K9. Case for K9, we'll go ahead and grab us our copy of Noroi. We will then go ahead and normal summon our Noroi effect to special. We will go ahead and special out a copy of Jokul. Jokul effect will go ahead and add us our copy of Lantern. From here, we are going to go ahead and overlay these two.
into our copy of Ripper. Now we'll go ahead and activate Ripper effect here, detaching our copy of Noroi because we still haven't looked at our opponent's hand. And you can always look at your opponent's hand beforehand, it's just completely up to you. And Ripper is going to go ahead and grab us our copy of Jokul. Now, Jokul is in our hand. We are set for the next portion to bridge. So this is off of a case for K9. So if this was your only starter, we can bridge into the Fiendsmith just doing this right here. All right, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and activate Lantern effect here to bring out our copy of Noroi. Let me roll up my Grinch sleeves here, you boys. It's getting in the way of the camera. Now we'll go ahead and just Noroi effect. We can go ahead and look at our opponent's hand. Now Lantern effect, we'll go ahead, and like I said, you guys can always do that in the beginning, and you don't have to wait. I forgot to do it in the beginning, so I'm just showing you. You guys can still do it. If you forgot to do it, that's absolutely fine. You're going to bring it back with Lantern anyways. So then Lantern is going to go ahead and grab us our copy of Forced. Now that we have our copy of Forced, we're going to go ahead and overlay a Lantern and Noroi into our copy of Infinity Trap. Now we're going to go ahead and detach one material to add one Earth machine to our hand, and that is going to be our copy of Gold Pride Eliminator. Guys, this is a real card. It is an LEDE, all right, Legacy of Destruction, I believe, and it is a super rare in LEDE. So it is an Earth level 5 machine, okay? And tuner. Key portion, tuner. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to go Jokul effect, reveal the Gold Pride, summon them both out, and then from here we're going to go ahead and synchro. We are going to synchro these guys into Fabled Levi-Lazabul. Fabled Levi-Lazabul. I'm sorry it's not a clear proxy I have in, guys. It's in the mail. I'll do a revised one once I get the cards too, but I really wanted to get this out to you right away, especially with all the regionals coming up. But this is a Fiend, so this is the only Fabled monster that doesn't have a restriction to have a Fabled tuner or Fabled monsters. There's literally one tuner and one more non-tuners. It's a level 10 light Fiend. So crazy card. It's like 30 cents, guys. But we'll go ahead and summon him out. His effect doesn't really matter. It's dumb. But we'll then go ahead and link off here for our copy of Requiem. We'll then go ahead and activate Requiem effect and grab us our copy of Lacrima effect to dump, and dump our copy of Engraver. Now from here, guys, you can do multiple things. It's up to you, the line that you want to go. If you want to go for the DDD route, you can absolutely do so. So for the DDD route, all you're going to do is go Requiem effect to equip. And then we're going to contact here into our copy of Necroquip. Then we are going to go ahead and activate Engraver effect, shuffling back the Fabled. And that's very important because then we can recycle. We can always go back into them through K9 to bring out our copy of Engraver. We will then go ahead and overlay into our copy of the GOAT, DDD. So now if we take a look at our M board here, what we have is Force Release, we have Ripper, we have Infantry, doesn't really do anything, it's just a body. And then we have DDD. And then we also have Lacrima and Requiem Engrave to dump our trap later. So that right there, I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6, because it also pops 6 interruptions off of one single card. One single card, you got full combo right there. So we'll go ahead and backtrack this now. We'll go ahead and go over some more lines here. And this time we'll do just like if you want to end on a Desiree, right? So cool thing about the Desiree line is that we have the quick play to answer droplet, but typically they're going to send spells for droplet. So it just depends on what they send for cost. But let's go ahead and we'll do the same thing here. Just for people to see it all over again, we'll do it all over again with Case and go into Desiree. So we'll go activate a copy of Case for Canine. Grab our copy of Noroi. Noroi effect to special. Special or Jokul. Jokul effect to add. Add our copy of Lantern. Noroi effect to look at our opponent's hand by sending Case for Canine to grave. Overlay these two into our copy of Ripper. Ripper effect to add. We'll add us our copy of Jokul. Lantern effect to summon our Noroi. Lantern effect to add. Grab our copy of Forced Release. Overlay into Infinity Track. Infinity Track effect, detaching our Lantern to add us our Earth Machine monster. And we add the Gold Pride Eliminator. And from there, we will go ahead and Jokul effect, reveal Gold Pride, summon them out, Synchro, into our Fable. Then we will go ahead and link the Fabled into our copy of Requiem. We'll then go Requiem effect to summon out our copy of Lacrima. Lacrima effect to dump our copy of Engraver. And then all you're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and link with our copy of Infinitrack and our Lacrima to go into our copy of Sequence. Sequence effect to fuse. We'll go ahead and infuse the Fabled, and we'll fuse the obvious Engraver, and then we will fuse the Requiem. So we'll go ahead and put all these boys back. And that's going to go ahead and grab us our copy of Desiree. From there, we'll go ahead and link these two off into our copy of Agmunde. Agmunde effect. We'll bring back our Desiree. Sequence effect to attach. And then we set the force release. So from here, guys, what we have is we have 1, 2 with force. We have 3 with Ripper. We have 5 negates with Desiree. We also have Lacrima and Grave. So if they out the Desiree, we can just bring them back with Agmunde. So very crucial we keep the Lacrima and Grave, because that just helps you just constantly break their board, because they'll do what they can to out the Desiree. They'll play weird to play around Desiree. And then if they do out it, you have Lacrima to just bring them back. So you don't even need to waste Desiree's effect. You can just wait for them to out it and then bring them back with Agmunde. So, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions essentially with this. Like, that's absolutely absurd. That is absolutely absurd. And that was off of 1 card, guys. Guys, keep this in mind, guys. We still, boys, we still have 4 cards in hand. That was 1 card. That was one. That was 1 card. This deck is so wild. All right, now we'll go ahead and show just a couple of basics for you boys, just so you guys get the gist of what we got going on here. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you have 2 starters. So we'll go ahead and say one of our starters will be tracked, and then one of our other starters will just go ahead and say it's Case, right? Or you know what, even better, let's just go, we'll say Noroi. Let's say Noroi our other starter here. So we'll go normal summon Noroi effect to special. Now from here, this is really cool because like, since you have Tract in hand, like we can just hard make Ripper right now out the gate just to protect our Fiendsmith plays. So if you want to do that, the best option for you guys to hard make Ripper is because like they're going to interact with this, right? So if they interact with this, they're going to make your Ripper live, so you don't use your Ripper's effect to search. So I'm just going to show you guys this. Like this is something that I would do depending on the player. Like if I know my player is going to hold interactions because they know I'm on Fiendsmith, right? Then you want to play around that. So for this instance, I'll show you a different route that you can do. All right, it's not necessarily always the right answer, but it can come up. So for this instance, we'll bring out Lupus. All right, the reason we're doing this is because we're just going to go ahead and overlay these two. Let me bring this down. I dropped it down so you guys can see everything. To go into our copy of Ripper. All right, so now that we have an untargetable Ripper on board, now we can go into our Fiendsmith line. So we'll go ahead and activate Tract. And the main reason we did this is just in case droll, right? So like if you have a droll in hand, then you know you're protected because it's fine if they droll us. Like it's honestly fine. We don't need to waste our Ripper negate if they droll us here. Because once you do this, you have full combo anyways, and you still have 3 cards in hand. So you probably have non-engine, so you could totally end on a Ripper and full Fiendsmith combo, and that would be absolutely fine. But this is more to insulate you from getting an Imperm nib, so you can full Fiendsmith combo. Because once you get a Caesar on board, it's just GG's. So anyways, we'll go ahead and activate our copy of Tract. Tract is going to then add our Lurie. We will then go ahead and discard our Lurie. Lurie effect to special here. Then we'll go ahead and link our Lurie off into our copy of Requiem effect. Go into our copy of Lacrima effect to dump our copy of Engraver. Then we'll go ahead and activate Requiem effect to equip the Lacrima. We'll then go ahead and contact Fuse. And we'll go into our Necro Equip. Then from there, we'll go ahead and see. Go Engraver effect, shuffle back Lurie. Then we'll go ahead and overlay. So now you got to a Caesar protected. So you were protected from an Imperm nib with having a 2 material Ripper on field. So, and the main reason is because if we use the effect to search, right, and we just instantly went there, then you're only working with 1 material. So in order for you to negate the nib, you're getting rid of the non-target. But if Ripper has 2 material here, if you negate and send the Noroi, he can't target you with Imperm. So that's why you leave the 2 material. You don't do the search yet. You do your Fiendsmith combo, leave the material so you can do your Fiendsmith combo. This is if you are worried you have something, right? And especially like if you had a case for K9 and you did Noroi effect to special and that went through, you could case for K9, you look at their hand, you know they have like, you know they have a nib or something in hand, then you know exactly what you need to do. So this right here protects you 100%. Now that you've gotten here and say they still haven't interacted with you at all, you're completely safe now because you have a Caesar on board and you still have your Ripper negate, right? So even if they have Imperm nib, it doesn't matter because you're gonna stop it. So we'll go ahead and activate Ripper effect here, which is then gonna go ahead and grab us our copy of Lantern effect, bring out our copy of Noroi, Lantern effect to add. Now, depending on your hand and depending on what they did, if they interacted with you, you're grabbing a copy of a case for K9 because you haven't used it yet. We literally started this out with a Noroi and a Tract. All right, so this board happened with a Noroi and a Tract. So we haven't used case for K9. So we can add an Azuna and get a third XYZ on the field. But if you haven't, if you already use the case for K9, and if they haven't interacted with you, then I wouldn't go for a case for K9 here. I would just grab your forced, just so you have extra layers here. Because also keep in mind, you still have 3 other cards in hand, which are probably non-engine if those are your only starters. So then you can just go ahead and we can overlay these guys. And just go into a Nash Knight, just for funsies. So now we have Force Release, a Ripper, a Caesar, Lacrima, and Requiem Engrave. Nash Knight. Like, that's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 interruptions plus 9, 10, 11. So 11 interruptions, whatever these other 3 cards are inside your hand, all off of 2 cards. That was the standard line off of 2 cards. If you guys want more in-depth lines or more combos, let me know. I'll be happy to go over that with you guys. But I just want to show you the fundamentals and the basics of what to do and how to bridge. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that Fiendsmith K9 combo guide. Listen, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Let me know if you guys got texts. And I want a huge shout out, guys. Huge shout out to, I believe it was Hey Georgie 5233. If you're watching this, Georgie, I'm just calling you Georgie. Yo, hit the comments, man. Everybody thank Georgie for this. He's the one that pointed out the bridge to me, and then I sauced it up. From there. So you know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate the people that reach out to me and give me their sauce, because you know, like I always say, guys, the beautiful part about this channel is, you know, I might give you guys sauce that you've never seen before, and you're like, wow, that's actually creative. I really like this. I didn't see this line. But some of y'all will also come back to me and be like, yo, dude, did you see this, this, and this? And I'd be like, no, I did not. So like, and then next thing you know, you combine those 2 together, you got a creative masterpiece that can take on the meta. Just like that. Just like that. So literally combining our minds, communicating with each other, we're building a creative and diverse meta with taking on, you know, meta and rogue options, throwing them together and creating something that can actually hard impact all these, you know, brain dead people that are on like the same thing, the same list, T for T, dot for dot. You know, that's wild to me. That's wild to me. Never could be me. Guys, you know, get creative, guys, because there's so much, you know, there's so many cards out there in Yu-Gi-Oh! People just forgot about. You know, there's so many archetypes that people just forgot about that are still crazy and can be added into new high-level meta engines, and, you know, the crazy engines Konami's are coming out with can be splashed into these guys that people just forgot about. Next thing you know, just blows up, right? Not to say Fiendsmith really been forgot about, but, you know, people kind of forgot Fiendsmith's the dog, so, you know. But hey, guys, this is what I'm talking about here, yo. This is the community we're building, and it's beautiful, guys. And I love it so much. I love all of you guys that provide support, provides appreciation, you know, give your feedback, give your thoughts, give your opinions. That's what we're here for. That's what we're building here. And we're almost at 500 subscribers, boys. Our first giveaway on this channel. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll do a separate video for the giveaway once we hit there. Hopefully after these Fiendsmith K9 videos, we get there. And, you know, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that, because I can, you know, that's the initial group that saw the value, saw what we're building before the dubs, right? This is before the dubs, you know? So those are the day ones. The 500s, the day ones, because that's your first milestone on YouTube. So we got to make it special. We got 3 winners. Do a separate video. We'll make it something cool, positive, to, you know, just shout out everybody in the community. And then from there, our next goal is 1,000 subscribers. That's the next tier on YouTube, guys. And right there, we're going to start a Discord. After that, we're going to Discord. We'll have different archetypes to go over in the Discord, everything under K9, everything under Fiendsmith, everything under Azamina, you know, so on and so forth. And then we're just going to cover everything, guys. So very excited for that. Lots on the way, guys. I owe you guys K9 Mitsu. I'm gonna do a pure Mitsu as well. I've had a couple people ask me about some really random cool tech options. One of them was a Mitsu Tenpai. I had some crazy ideas that people have been coming out to me, so we got a lot of that on the way, and we have a lot of sets coming out, like Killer Tune, Heck of Hands. We got all that coming out. Like, We got a lot to go over, and I have to get all this out before February, because February we get the Dark Magician support, and I mean the Azamina support. I mean the Dark Magician, no, the Azamina support, right? Yo, Dragoon, your opponent, bro. Let's go. Bro, I'm gonna be cooking so hard on that, guys. February we're going in, so stay tuned for that, guys. We got lots on the way. Let's keep growing this community. If you got friends, you got family, you got people at your locals, just people that in general are creative, or maybe they need some motivation, send them to the channel, bro. We're all about positive vibes here. We're collabing together. We're building an amazing community. Join the channel and drop the link. Yo, I appreciate all of you guys. Stay tuned for the next one. We got a lot on the way.